What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of our My Player Career Mode. And let me just say this before we get into today's episode. If you missed yesterday's for whatever reason, you will not know what is about to come in today's episode. But I do recommend you guys go back and watch that before you see this one. Otherwise, you will be spoiling what has happened in the previous episode. But without further ado, to everyone who did see yesterday's episode, it is here. We are about to take on our parent club in PSG whilst we are on loan at Leicester City in a round of 16 of the Europa League. Of course, we managed to beat Monaco in a double-legger before we got through to this round here. And in the end, it was quite convincing when we played against them. So, without further ado, guys, of course, you already saw the Europa League draws. I am really excited for this game. I think this is going to be a tough game, but at the same time, we are on loan from PSG. So I could either go back there a villain, or I could go back there the same way I did when I came to Leicester as a, not necessarily legend, because we weren't a legend, but I suppose in good opinions of the fans. However, I would much prefer to go back as a villain. It'd be very interesting to do that indeed. So here we go, guys. First game of today's episode coming up for you. We've got PSG here now, and then it's taking them on again straight after. There is no game in between. We are taking on PSG is the both games of today's episode. I'm not going to play another one. We're going to have 2 games devoted to today's episode, both of them against PSG. In fact, saying that, it depends how we play in these 2 games here. So that's the team on the screen for you guys. We're taking them on at Parc des Princes first before we play against them at home next game around. So here we go, guys. First game of today's episode. I asked you guys as well to leave me some predictions. Unfortunately, I'm recording this one pretty much the same day that I recorded the last episode when you saw that we got PSG. And I asked you guys to predict what the score was there. So I actually don't know your comments or any predictions that you guys left because of the fact that this game is, or this episode is basically block recorded. So I suppose I'll have to wait until tomorrow to see them. But, oh my goodness me, I'm really excited about this game, guys. I think it's going to be tough, but at the same time, I would love it if we beat them. I would absolutely love it. Alright then, guys, here we are. We are at the Parc des Princes. I am actually going to let us walk out for this one because I do kind of want to see the 2 teams and see what is said about this aspect of it. So there is our teammates, of course, that we were with for 6 months last season before we came over here on loan. So I'm going to be able to recognise quite a few of the players. And by, if anything's to go off of, all I know for sure is that PSG's team isn't fantastic. You know, it's not the world beaters that you would expect them to have. Of course, they don't really have an out-and-out striker since I've gone. They've got a couple of good players in that role, but nobody really serious, you know, 85, 86 rated. So since I was over to Leicester here, I've jumped ship, come back to the Premier League for a season on loan, and we are actually entitled and allowed to play against them. I don't know if this was a real-life situation, whether or not we would be. But anyways, guys, we are allowed to play against them. So the PSG team then, they've gone with a standard setup, barring, of course, I think, actually, that's a very kind of normal setup that I'm used to seeing. Augustin comes in for myself, Edouard at right midfield, Jesse Rodriguez at left. They've actually got, I don't know if they've signed another centre-back, of course. When we were there, they only had 2. They've still got Kazawa there. They've still got Aurier there. This is going to be interesting, guys. I can't wait for this game. Away leg first at the Parc des Princes. Let's say this. If I score, should I celebrate is the question. I don't know, you know. I'm going to have to decide what I want to do regarding that whole situation. So, in fact, having said that, as you're seeing our team pop up, I think I will show respect if I score. So I need to work out how you do that, because there is a way you can actually do it, and I used to remember it, or I used to know how to do it. Is there like a, I'm sure there's a thing where it tells you how to do the celebrations in settings, possibly. Yeah, it is. Okay, celebrations. Let's find out what the respect is. Finishing moves. Show respect. It's LB and double tap circle. There we go. So, if we score, I'm sure we'll be showing respect, especially when we're at the Parc des Princes. But without further ado, I would love to get a goal here today against PSG. It is underway, guys. We're here. Round of 16 Europa League. Let's go. And already winning it back from one of our old teammates there. I decided to take the strike on because there wasn't really too much happening in the middle of the box. We've got it back here as well. Manolas is trying to get me off it, but he can't do that. Number 17's through. And our goalkeeper, our former teammate goalkeeper, Areola. Again, I can't do it, guys. I can't pronounce very well. But anyways, the strike came in. He made a good save as well down to his left to deny us an opening goal. 6 minutes into it, we've already started off pretty good. And we started off the better of the 2 so far. Cross into the middle. And there is the keeper again to make the save, or the catch, if you will. So, as I said, I really want to grab a goal here at the Parc des Princes. I think it would be quite cool if we could do that. And let's just see what happens. Really, I'm not happy at all, guys. We're on all-out attack for no apparent reason. You know, a 0-0 draw here at PSG isn't a bad result, so I have no idea why you would stick us onto all-out attack. We don't need to be on all-out attack. As I say, a 0-0 is not a bad result here. I would take it 100%. So it's a bit of a strange decision. He wants to go for the full victory here, especially when we're hitting final balls like that all game long. That's been our problem today. Our final ball has been the worst it has been probably in the last couple of episodes, and it hasn't really worked for us today, and that's probably going to be the way this goes here, as we've got potentially one more chance in the making here. Manolas is the man to try and defend against me. I've managed to get it just past him, and out wide to our number 5, who's dribbled it into the area, has to go backwards, and instead it's played straight through to me here. I'm in behind. Oh my goodness me, I pressed shoot before we even took that second touch. I was pressing shoot when we originally got the ball played to us, knowing full well if I tried to take too many touches, the defender was going to get back, and for some reason it took an extra one than needed. And we end up giving it straight away to them, and that just sums up how our game's been, to be fair. 90 minutes on the clock. I am not in the least bit happy about how we played there. We dominated. We easily should have come away with a victory. Honestly, the final ball has to be some of the worst football I've seen us play all season long so far. I don't know why. I just didn't feel good playing that game either. As I said, like, why did my guy take an extra touch right at the end there? There's some cases of it that just don't make sense, guys. I'm rambling again. I'm moaning again. But the thing is, I want to get a victory. It means it's that little bit more kind of personal when you're playing against your parent club. Do you know what I mean? I really don't want to lose this game, to be fair. So there you go. 0-0 in the first leg. We go back to the King Power Stadium, and we simply cannot concede. If we concede, I think we'll be out of the tie, to be fair, even if we only concede once. Because remember, away goals, I speak about them so much. They are vital. In my opinion, if we concede, we're pretty much as good as gone. Okay, guys, here we go then. The second leg up against PSG from the King Power Stadium this time. Home leg up right now. And after the first leg, all we need to do is improve our final ball, and surely we will come away with a victory in this one. Honestly, guys, our final ball was so bad. And I don't know why the menus are so laggy today. They are in FIFA 17. So here's to hoping we will do a job today. Again, that's the team on the screen that you are going to be having. Chilwell at left back still 0-0 after the first game has been played. Here we go, game 2 coming up of today's episode. I'm hoping, just really am hoping that we can get ourselves a victory and move through to the next round of the Europa League, because it seems strange that that's the only trophy I haven't won, of course, barring the FA Cup, but sadly we're out of that. We don't have a chance of that anymore. And yet if I'd have stayed at PSG, you know, they are in the Europa League now, so we could have won it there. So it's kind of, I wasn't expecting to be in the PSG to be in the Europa League, to be fair. I was expecting them to be Champions League, and that's why I kind of left on top of the aspect of wanting to go somewhere on loan. And it just so happens that as a bonus, Leicester City were the team we came to, and they were in the Europa League. So it's our first time playing here, I do believe. And we'll have to wait and see whether or not we'll move through. We'll know at the end of these 90 minutes anyway, guys, exactly whether or not we'll be in the next round. Again, the PSG team, there's not too much changes apart from, I think, De Monti comes in. Maybe Kovalenko as well. I don't remember seeing him in the side last time out. I could be wrong, though. Same back four we're playing against, and it's hoping to have a better afternoon against them today. We're at the King Power for this one, and we're underway. Amang flicks that one down for me to run onto as well here. Great play from Amang. I've managed to get inside of him. Left-footed strike. It's wide. Are you kidding me? We're not going to get as good a chance as that, and I have to hang my head in shame because that's a massive miss. Did everything right up until the finish. I'm so used to seeing them break the net. This time around, though, guys, sadly for us, it's gone wide of the post. Man, I can't believe we've missed that chance. I'm an absolute idiot. I'm a mug, and I have to apologise to my teammates for that one. We got a massive chance there. That was a big opportunity to take the lead and to get off to a really good start in the game, to be fair. And I messed it up. Honestly, I don't know how I've missed that. I did everything right up until the finish. I got it past the defender. Did what I needed to do. It was Manolas first, and then, of course, Kimpembe came over to try and block my shot. I even got it past him, but then I even got it past the actual goal itself as well. So we don't lead here by a goal to nil. Although it was a good opportunity for us, we're still 0-0. Thing is as well, guys, we are so suspect in defending that I'm not 100% sure that we'll be able to keep a clean sheet. We did it last episode, or last game in the episode earlier on. But the thing is, we didn't really have to defend against much, to be fair. So our defending is really suspect, and I'm hoping the lads can stick it out here and not concede against PSG. Although, as I said, I'm not 100% sure that that will be the case come the end of the game here. So I suppose I've got to try my best in grabbing as a goal here as a man comes forward, tries to play it down the line, but our teammate doesn't read it and doesn't even go for the pass there. So yeah, I think we need to score, and we need to do it before PSG do it, to be fair. Oh my goodness me, Yamang! Oh no! How has that just happened? The ball goes through the goalkeeper's hands, it's trickling in, and our other teammate can't get there in time to put the ball in the back of the net because the goalkeeper is the man blocking him. Oh man, that is the large slice of luck you need if you are to go through in these types of competitions. And PSG have just got it on a major, major scale there. We've come away with the ball though here, so we've got a chance to break away. I've got Kovalenko chasing my run back. He has managed to find the pass out wide as well to my teammate still. As we still do come forward, Kimpembe with a great tackle. But oh my goodness me, nearly luck for us there as the keeper, I thought, at first had made the mistake and allowed us a goal in the game. Sadly, he did what he needed to do and got back in time to stop the ball going in. Uh-oh, no. It's a good job, right? It is a really good job that I came all the way back there because that ball was going to go through to that PSG man and it would have been 1-0. So I tell you what, great defending again, lads. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. This is what I mean. All-out attack, there's literally no point to it. If I hadn't have run all the way backwards, guys, we'd have lost it in the 90th minute because that ball would have trickled through and our keeper wouldn't have come out for it to get it and they'd have probably scored. So it's annoying that I'm having to come all that way back to stop them scoring when we need to score a goal ourselves. Regardless, though, it's extra time and pens potentially to come here if nobody is the winner after full time. Come on, lads. We just need one goal. Kimpembe up a long way now as well. He's got to play that pass across. And PSG, our defence is so open. Jesse Rodriguez comes forward. And thankfully, someone's back there to make the tackle. It's just ridiculous, guys. All our attack doesn't work. And it annoys me that every single time in every game, you're always put onto it. Like, there again, that just showed you that we could have been potentially conceding another goal there, if not for that important tackle right at the end. Sergio Aurier, mistake. Oh my God, we're in behind. Chance to strike it. It's straight at the keeper. And the rebound is not quite there. My finishing was off. My finishing's so bad today. What's going on? That's the second chance I've had in the game, and I should have buried it. Oh my goodness me. We've sent number 13 in again. I don't actually know who this is, but he's in behind yet again. Strike coming in again, and he's come for a rebound to Amang. Amang into the middle. Number 19's giving it all the way back to me. Strike coming in. It's blocked again. Surely somebody's going to find it. No, I didn't mean to press A. We're going to penalties. Oh man. Both teams have to hang their head in shame because their finishing today was shocking. My finishing was bad as well. We've both been terrible, but this is going to pens, guys. Leicester City versus PSG. The winner goes through to the, I guess, quarterfinals of the Europa League. The loser will be leaving the competition. Are we about to be knocked out by our parent club, or are we about to become villains? As you can see at Match Facts, I mean, we've dominated the game, to be fair. We've absolutely smashed them. The first pen comes from Selke, our teammate. Let's see what he's going to do with this one. Number 14 steps up, and he goes to the right and slots it home as well. So the PSG goalkeeper, I'm going to have to be careful of him here as Dembele now for PSG steps up. Number 9, what's he going to do with his penalty kick? The first one of it. Let's see. He goes towards the left, and it's a good spot kick. Keeper can't get there. And now for us, it's a skipper, Orbelin here with his spot kick. It's the number 19. Let's see what he's going to do with this one. Come on. Come on. Please don't miss this. He steps up. It's a long run up. He's gone down the middle. And he slots home as well, thankfully for us. Rabiot now. I guess this is where it kind of comes down to. Rabiot up against our goalkeeper. Guess it's to the right. It's saved. Yes, we've got a save penalty. Now it's number 43 to do the business for us here. Can he score it or is he going to miss it? He goes to the left. Keeper stays in the middle. It's scored. And now it comes down to Sabali here, who's going to step up and try and send the keeper the wrong way. He goes to the right. The keeper guesses down the middle. We are the 4th spot kick taker in the shootout. I'm going to the top right. It's not guess right. And we have slotted home from the spot kick. It is 4-2 now to Leicester. It all comes down to this from Jesse Rodriguez. It is the number 22 for PSG, our former teammate. Long run up here. Steps up. Sends it to the right-hand side. The keeper stays down the middle. Please, teammate. All you've got to do is score your spot kick. And we are in to the next round. Oh my goodness, it's Damari Gray. Damari Gray steps up. Gray. Yes, Damari Gray scores. Leicester City have won it on the shootout. We have come out as winners. All 5 of the spot kicks scored today as well. That is sensational. I am so glad that we have come away with a penalty shootout victory. We made it difficult for ourselves, to be fair. But that does now move us through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, beating our parent club as well. One more look at the spot kick from Damari Gray that sent them out of the competition. I'm surprised I even scored my spot kick, to be fair. Oh, man, if you can't tell as well, I'm starting to lose my voice, guys. I think I've got like a sore throat / a cold or something coming on. Anyways, seriously, this has been really, really tough. But over the 2 legs, you saw 0 goals, but somebody had to go out of the competition. And there it goes, guys. Our parent club, PSG, are out. We are through to the quarterfinals with Leicester City. I'm starting to believe now, guys, that this may be actually a serious competition where we could potentially be looking at maybe winning it. Nice beating Barcelona as well in the second leg. We'll check out some of the other rounds here, and we'll see what kind of teams are still in it and who we pull in the quarterfinals in a moment to come. Okay, guys, so as I said, I'm going to check out now the team that we actually managed to pull for the next round of the Europa League. I'm going to leave all the rest of the games for the next episode. This has been, seriously, man, it's taken it out of me. I've not really enjoyed today's episode, to be fair, because I kind of thought it was going to be tough, but I didn't realise it was going to be that close. There was moments I thought we were going to go on to lose the game, and in the end, we ended up with a 0-0 draw, and somehow our defence managed to stick it out, even if it has been a bit suspect this season. But there you go, guys. Oh, what's this about, man? Seriously? Anyway, we'll take a look then. So, Porto taking on Lazio. Porto beating Fenerbahce by 3-2. Lazio beating the other team that I wasn't sure who it was after I already recorded the earlier episode of today. By 4-1 on aggregate in the 2 legs. So they are playing each other. West Ham playing Schalke. West Ham beating Lille to get here, and Schalke beating Valencia. In terms of our grain then, they've got Barcelona taking on Leicester City. beating Nice by 5-2, and us, of course, not scoring. We were the only game to not have a goal at all in the entire 2 legs. So we go for on penalties. Fiorentina against Everton ended 3-2 to Everton, so they go through, and they will be taking on winners Napoli after they beat Freiburg 4-1. So quarter-final draw done, guys. It's Barcelona in the next round. It's kind of strange to see that, and I wasn't expecting to see Barca in the next round, to be fair, and I'm slightly disappointed in the draw, if I have to be serious with you guys. I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that we've managed to get Barcelona in the Europa League. I can't lie. Anyways, quarter-final to come, guys. Potentially next episode, maybe the episode after that one. If you've enjoyed this one, a like rating would be greatly appreciated, as always, guys. Apologies if I was kind of, I guess, a bit salty in today's episode, a bit ragey, and if the commentary's a little bit off. As I said, I think I'm getting like a sore throat or something coming on, because I can feel my throat starting to hurt slightly, so I apologise in advance. But still, guys, this has been a very good episode in terms of us getting through. Not so enjoyable to play the games, to be fair, though. But I'll see you all again here at 6 PM UK time for yet another video, guys, and I'll catch you all later. Adios.